Guys, there is a reason I talk about self-esteem and self-love so much, because did you know toxic relationships can actually have a very serious impact on your mental health and your emotional health? Studies show that being around toxic people can lead to increased stress, anxiety, depression, and even a shorter life. But here's the thing, sometimes we don't even realize that we're dealing with toxic people until it's too late. Sometimes we just need it spelling out the signs to look out for. Today, we are going to talk about a crucial topic: how to spot a toxic person in just 30 minutes. There are three main things that most toxic people do that you can spot and avoid, because toxic people are like a dark cloud in your life, draining your energy, draining your peace of mind. But don't worry, by the end of this video, I will tell you exactly how to identify them with these three basic traits. These individuals, it's really important that we can spot them early on, okay, so that we can protect ourselves and our emotional well-being. By the end of this video, you will know the signs to look out for to handle the situations when you do find yourself surrounded by toxic people, or in a relationship with a toxic person, or maybe there's someone at work or someone in your family who is toxic. So what exactly makes someone toxic? It's not always black and white. These individuals do often exhibit manipulation and negativity, and they can even make you question your own reality. They will probably seem quite charming and supportive on the surface, but underneath they are masters at playing games and finding your vulnerabilities. For instance, have you ever had a friend or a colleague who always seems to leave you just feeling drained, deflated, anxious, doubting yourself? That feeling, that instinct, that's a big red flag. Toxic people love to use tactics like guilt tripping or steering the conversation back to themselves. It's like they've got an invisible radar for people who have insecurities and doubts, and they know how to exploit these things and get under your skin. Recognizing these traits early is key to protecting your mental health and your emotional health. All right, let's get specific. One very common tactic that toxic individuals use is gaslighting. Gaslighting is a huge buzzword right now. It's when somebody makes you doubt your own memory or perception, even when you know what happened. They will say things like, babe, you're just overreacting, or that never happened, when you know that it did happen. It's a way of undermining your confidence, and it's a way of controlling the narrative so that they look good, feel good. Another sign is constant criticism. Instead of giving you constructive feedback, they attack your character, nitpicking everything you do. This is not about growth. It's not helping you to improve. It's about keeping you feeling inadequate and under their control. These behaviors are designed to destabilize you and to erode your self-esteem. They are not about personal growth and elevating you. They are literally about keeping you down. The most crucial step in dealing with toxic people is setting boundaries. Boundaries will help you protect your energy and your mental health. It is perfectly okay to say no and to distance yourself from people who constantly bring you down. Remember, you're not obligated to tolerate toxic behavior, no matter where it's coming from, whether it's a friend, a family member, a relationship, a colleague. And as always, don't forget to prioritize self-care. I talk about self-care so much because self-care is like getting ahead of the problem. If you are full of great self-esteem and you love yourself and your self-worth is high and accelerated, you're not even going to be on the radar for these people. These people, toxic people, even if they're not aware of it, even if this is a subconscious drive, which very often it is, they are attracted towards people who have a low self-esteem so that you're not going to set boundaries. If you're someone who is setting boundaries with someone from the beginning, that is literally your first defense against toxic people, because they just will move on to the next person. They'll move on to someone who feels easier. Now, if you have struggled with self-worth previously and you've been in a pattern of attracting people who are toxic, and you then grow your self-worth, your self-esteem, your self-love, your life will feel different. You will be attracting different people in. And at first, it may seem like you are not attracting as many people into your life, and it would be very easy for the ego part of your mind to feel like something has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. You are just attracting a higher energy person into your life. To sum up, look for signs like manipulation, gaslighting, and constant criticism. These three things are very clear indicators of toxic behavior in a human being. Remember, your mental health is invaluable. Remember, your mental health is invaluable, and it is essential to step back from relationships that don't serve you. It is so much easier to keep our mental health intact than it is to repair it after it's been destroyed. So if you can avoid getting into these situations in the first place, you are going to save yourself so much healing. Thank you for watching. If you've had experiences with toxic people, share your stories in the comments below. We can all learn from each other in this community on the internet. YouTube is just such a valuable place for us to share experiences, information, wisdom, opinions. Put it all down below. And don't forget to hit subscribe or hit that notification bell so that you get a notification anytime I add another video on personal growth or relationships. I also talk about ADHD and spirituality. So hit the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. I appreciate you guys so much. Stay empowered and take care of yourselves. As always, have the best day.